The following is incredibly delicious. Your taste buds have been advised.
We're cooking for Wyatt Flores. This one's gonna be a banger.
From the heart where flavor is forged, the man, the myth, the legend returns with another jaw-dropping recipe. Ladies and gentlemen, all those gathered, now we feast. And now your host, Big Mike, the Chef2K.
Big Chef.
How's it going?
What's up, guys? Wyatt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is gonna be fun.
Friend. Thank you so much for doing this.
Well, no, thanks for having us.
This is what I live for.
Hell yeah.
Game time, baby. Let's do this shit. Welcome back to the Chef2K's kitchen. Today, we have a special guest with us. All the way from Stillwater, Oklahoma. I got stoned on the way up here.
If you came here expecting a polished intro, you clearly haven't been paying attention. Today, in the 2K kitchen, Mike's pulling out Steak Oscar for a man who already knows a thing or two about high stakes. Oklahoma raised, red dirt and Americana to the core. Get ready to sing along with Wyatt Flores.
Wyatt, do you spend much time in the kitchen?
Not as much as I'd like to. We use a Blackstone in this side.
Oh, yeah.
Nomad grill.
So what are you guys on a tour bus? Mm-hmm. You got that pull over on the side
Absolutely.
or you cook on it?
We used to have a little electric Blackstone that Clem had, but then he started cooking salmon in the morning, smoking out the bus, and then we were like, hey, yeah, that can't be happening.
I'm not smelling like that all day, big guy.
Don't worry, Wyatt. This kitchen's well ventilated and Mike smoked his pre-game doobies outside, so oxygen is at an all-time high today.
Wyatt has a show
Absolutely.
this evening, and we are gonna make sure that he goes with a lot of protein and energy. We're gonna do the colossal crunchy prawn cocktail. That's what we're gonna start with. Quick appetizer, get everybody's palates going. Have you ever had Steak Oscar before?
I don't think so.
So Steak Oscar is a steak, then it gets grilled asparagus on top of it, and then usually it's just crab, but I like to use lobster and crab. Poached lobster and crab on top of that, and then a fresh made béarnaise sauce goes on top of that. Then we're gonna do the double crunch French fries, so they get double fried. They've already had their first fry, so they're just ready to be finished. We're gonna finish them in a hot fryer. They come out crunchy and beautiful. We're gonna do those truffle style on the side of the steak. That's it.
That sounds perfect.
We're gonna cut this down into some beautiful steaks. That's a ribeye from Brant Lake, my main man, Brandon.
You see that?
So we're gonna set that out. But these bad boys, colossal prawns. This is gonna be what we're gonna start with here.
So what are these? I
These
gotta
are
ask.
colossal prawns, bro. Black tiger prawns, colossal size. Bred them up myself. These are gonna be amazing. We'll give these about 6-7 minutes. It's a big prawn. What kind of environment brought you to the music world, my friend? I know I've looked into a few things. I know your dad was a drummer, right?
Yes, he played in multiple bands.
Multiple bands.
He's been drumming since he was a child.
Okay.
So he played in bars since he was 12. And,
Yeah.
And I was just a kid having fun, and I'd go on stage with him. I didn't know how
No
to play
way.
back then, but I had fun doing it. And
You
then-
get on stage and stuff too?
Oh yeah, I thought I was just acting like I was playing Guitar Hero 3, and it was a hell of a time. But yeah, that's what really started it off. And my dad listened to like blues and Stevie Ray Vaughan and all that stuff and the classics of rock. And then my mom was like just a huge George Strait fan. And then my sister just kind of put me into hip hop, rap, and then of course Red Dirt music. So it was just kind of this weird household of music
Just a
always
fusion
happening.
of music coming your way.
And then
Which is amazing, right?
And then I
Because you got
sucked it
so
all
many
in.
different reaches. Yeah, exactly.
I like to think of myself as pretty well-rounded when it comes to music and not just listen to one genre.
Who's your favorite artist that you looked up to?
I had a lot.
Yeah?
I don't know if you've ever heard of Turnpike Troubadours.
No.
Another Red Dirt band that has just really shaped the sound of Red Dirt, in my opinion. And then I also looked up to a lot of Sturgill Simpson, Jason Isbell as well.
Really?
Yeah, those were like the ones where the lyricism and artistry of it all just really
How
sunk
did you
into me.
find that voice? Like your voice it's so original, you know what I mean? Like, is that just how you sang, or did you kind of find it through songs?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There for a while, everyone thought that I sounded like Tyler Childers, and that was just because I was just screaming into the mic all the time. I didn't know how else to sing, and then finally, through writing more songs and then trying to make sure that whatever the song is and what the song needs, is how I started singing the songs. And that's when the voice just kind of came in, and I'm still learning. I have the new music that's coming. As soon as we're done with this Canadian tour, we're going straight into the studio. Got a whole album getting ready to be cut, and
Sick.
don't know what it's gonna turn into yet, but I'm excited for it. This is way different than anything I've done before.
Yeah?
I think the closest thing that I could say that it's gonna be close to, and I don't even know yet, is more so Losing Sleep style. Oh man, that one was the second song that I ever wrote. It took me 10 tries, but yeah.
No way.
That was the second one.
Fresh cocktail sauce, I make this myself. It's got some cognac in it, a few different things. We're gonna just take this. And we'll take this.
That doesn't play.
No.
All right, so there's extra cocktail sauce here. This is gonna have that crunch.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna hear
That's
it.
not even a sound bite. It's just by itself.
That's incredible.
How big that thing is.
That's massive.
They're massive, colossal.
Where do you get these?
From my seafood monger. You're not gonna find these at Sobeys. Holy shit, those are banging.
This might be my new mentor in life.
So when did you realize that you thought that this was gonna be what you wanted to do? Because you write a lot of your own music, right?
Yeah, I wrote every single song.
Yeah, every single song.
Except for
And
the covers.
How to Save a Life. Whose
Yes.
idea was it to do that one?
I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life.
Freaking love your version of that song. I bet you I've listened to it over 100 times. There you go, Spotify, 100 bangs.
Absolutely.
Bam, bam,
Thank
bam,
you.
bam.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
It was my idea. It was just one of those deals where it was like, man, all my music's kind of blowing up, and I just wanted to give fans an insight on kind of what I listen to, because I do like the early 2000 stuff, and I've always been addicted to it. And so I didn't think that people would latch onto it as hard. I just wanted to make a different version, and now it's fully a part of our show and found its place to stay.
It's a big
Absolutely.
tune. If you weren't doing music, where do you think you would have ended up?
I still would have been farming and ranching.
Yeah.
I definitely know that I'd be doing that. I'm getting back into it as we speak, but
Did you get yourself a little piece? Are you thinking about doing something like that?
I just bought land.
No way.
First ever piece of land, and then
Good for you.
got about a dozen head of cows, and now I'm invested with my friends on 6 goats.
No way. A dozen head of cattle. So you're gonna breed and stretch the the herd?
Absolutely.
Wow, bro,
that's our
good
plan.
for you. I tell people the same thing, and I always will: buy a piece of the world. Because once you buy a piece of the world, you own a piece of the world.
Well,
That's
they
an
ain't making
investment
any more.
that'll never. Yeah, exactly. That's not something they're gonna make more of. That right there is a smart investment. Good for you, buddy.
Those look incredible, by the way.
We'll
Gosh,
see.
dang.
Hopefully.
We do a whole bunch of cooking, but like right now, since my life is so chaotic, it's a miracle if I even make it to the grocery store.
Mike plates some food for our guests. You know the rules. Eyes eat first.
Let's get into the writing, because
Absolutely.
your voice just sounds like it's, I don't know, bleeding into the music perfectly. I like it. And your writing especially is amazing.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. That's one of the biggest compliments I could ever get. Like, music was what kind of saved me and kind of gave me hope for the next day, if that makes sense. In times of
definitely
in times of
makes
darkness
sense to me, bro.
So like my goal was, you know, growing up, when I knew that I was gonna do music, my goal was to be that song for someone else. I wanted to be that song that you listen to when you get home and you just sit in your truck and you're like, I gotta listen to it one more time before I get out and go do the rest of the things I need to.
So when did you start playing guitar?
I really got into it when I was 13. 13 was when I started taking it serious and really trying to figure out some songs, and through that, all of a sudden they started telling me, start singing. And I squawked and squealed for so many years, and I still do, but I've at least gotten better at controlling it. And as soon as COVID hit, I just went to farming and ranching, and then I got into a band out there in northeastern Oklahoma, and next thing you know, started playing shows with them while I was going to college, and then I quit really paying attention to college because I was having too much fun sneaking into bars. And yeah, I finally was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So I you know, that band broke up. I went my own route, and because I played bass for them.
Yeah.
So I'd open up for 45 minutes and play bass for 2 hours with them. And then at that point, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm just gonna keep on booking more shows and trying to get my name started. And about 10 months later, I'm moving to Nashville, or at least thinking about it. I guess at that point, yeah, I was going back and forth and trying to kind of feel it out. I didn't really care for Nashville, you know, because I heard so many stories of it. And we moved there for 2 years, and then I finally moved back home. I finally was like, you know what, I've done my time in Nashville. I don't need to be here. I'm on the road more than I am anywhere else, so.
Yeah, so we're back to the roots.
Absolutely.
When you write a song, I just want to know, what's your process? Are you starting to get that rhythm on the guitar, starting to build the song and then write to something? Or are you just one of those guys that writes in the book a lot?
When I'm on the road, I write more on the book, and I'll just write a whole bunch of lyrics down. And it'll just kind of come, and then whenever I'm ready to write, I'll actually sit down and either sing it out loud and then find the chords that go with it, or I'll just start with the chord progression. It's happened for me all sorts of ways, where I'll either have a cool chord progression and then I'll be like, all right, this is how it's gonna go. Like Please Don't Go I knew what I wanted to write about. I didn't have any of the words, but then I just started doing the dun, 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 and then it just came naturally. I sat there and I was like, there's something happening here.
Yeah, you felt it.
I felt it.
The hair started
there,
standing on the back of your neck.
I was like, I don't exactly know what this feeling is, but I know that we're sitting on something special, and that was one of like the first like real moments when I was like, okay, this is what it feels like to feel accomplished and know that you're proud of something.
Yeah, and you should be. So afterwards, do you got a band that works with you to finish the song out with the drums and stuff like that? Get your dad back there helping you out?
We have had Dad come out there.
For sure.
It's fun to surprise him. Yeah. He'll come to the shows, and then we'll just be like, hey, we need you down here while we're doing sound check, and then we'll just throw him up on stage.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Give him like 2 runs through a song, and we're like, well, yeah, we'll see how it goes during showtime. And man, it's awesome. We did it to him about a month and a half ago in Houston.
Oh, no way.
And it was the funniest thing. I'm introducing him. I thought he had his in-ears in already. He can't hear a word I'm saying. And he's up behind the drum riser taking pictures so that way he can show his buddies. But it's the funniest shit.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a beautiful ribeye right there, bro.
God, I want to post that on my story. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course. Do whatever you want.
Hey, Brad, you got my cellular device?
We're gonna cut up this steak now. How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium rare? Okay. So we can give you a decent thickness.
But however you...
The medium rare is a good way to eat it. So we're gonna give you a decent thickness here.
Yeah, I've never actually gotten to cook Wagyu. Yeah, that's a cut.
It's a beauty. Worthy of Wyatt Flores. So I know for sure you've had to make some leaps, some sacrifices to get to where you are right now. But what would you say is the biggest sacrifice that you've had to make to get to the position you're in right now?
There's been a lot of hoops that I've had to jump through, but I think the biggest overall is time. Because there comes a certain point where you do have to leave, and then you gotta go write, you gotta go record, and then the next thing you know, you're on the road.
Yeah.
And once that train starts rolling, it doesn't quite stop.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing is how much time I've given into all this, and how much realization I've had over the last year of I'm not just Wyatt Flores, the singer, I'm also Wyatt Flores, who I am for everyone else that's
the human
with
being,
me.
the person, right? Exactly.
And I think that's like the hardest part is I haven't necessarily been there for all the moments of my friends. And that's where it gets a little, it gets really difficult because everyone sees me going on living the same thing, but quite frankly, it's just another venue that's going on, and everyone else is kind of living without you.
Yeah.
And I think time is the biggest sacrifice that I've had to give to all this. But it's been worth it because now I'm getting my time back with my family. Because now I'm just like, all right, how do I show both sides?
Yeah. Are you seeing this shit? We gotta warm up our casty. So low heat, and we'll just give it a minute.
So
and then
you
we
do
got
your steaks in a pan.
Yeah.
Cast iron, okay.
Cast iron pan. So what we're doing here is we're just gonna get all the moisture, excess moisture off the steak, because when you're searing a steak, you're trying to get that nice sear. Because that's part of the flavor of your steak, is that crust that we're gonna get on it, right? You need to get as much of the moisture off the top of the steak to be able to do that. Otherwise, it won't sear properly. Heavy salt. Always go from a height so that it scatters, right? If you do this low, you're just gonna have piles of salt on it. You don't want that.
Plus, it just looks really fucking cool.
Always use a good salt. No iodized table salt.
Remember, your body needs salt. The trick is using the good stuff.
Over the shoulder. Into the center. This is the pepper cannon. Look at this thing.
Look at it rain. Good for seasoning as well as distributing t-shirts at sporting events.
We're gonna add some peppercorns. Quickly, a little salt and pepper and a little olive oil. So when we get onto the grill with this, it's gonna flame, and that smoke that it gets from the olive oil flaming down, that's actually part of the flavor in the dish.
Want me to hold the steaks?
Yeah, you hold this. Yeah, see? We're gonna put Wyatt to work.
Absolutely.
Okay, just give me the spoon.
Oh, wow.
You know what time it is. Ghee and tallow in the casti.
See how it's already smoking? That's perfect. Yeah, you gotta wait. Once it starts smoking like this, now we know we're ready. Okay, this is my man's right here.
Oh, man.
Now we wanna give it a little press to start, just to make sure it's flat there, because part of this dish is the sear. So we wanna make sure that the sear gets on it. Now we're gonna take out our seafood. So I got all this fresh, prepped it all myself yesterday. We got that beautiful snow crab we're gonna put in. Okay, so we'll take our crab right into here. This is white wine, butter, garlic, lemon juice, salt, pepper. Now we got our lobster right here. Oh, claw meat.
I'm hungry as hell.
Well, buddy, we're gonna feed you. So we're getting there. Let's see what we got here. Not enough. Let's get in there. This is the big thing here. We want to get this up to a little boil here, just to warm that seafood up. It's already cooked, right? But we just want to get it warm and to absorb the flavor, because the poach is so good, bro. So that's a béarnaise sauce. You ever had béarnaise sauce?
No.
Have you ever had a hollandaise sauce? Eggs Benedict?
Yes.
You've had Eggs Benedict. Okay. So Eggs Benedict is a hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce is one of the mother sauces, and béarnaise sauce is a derivative of hollandaise sauce. So it's pretty much the same thing, bro. It just has tarragon in it. I use white wine vinegar instead of just lemon juice. So it's lemon juice, white wine vinegar. This is a beautiful sauce on a steak. See that, my man? That's what we're looking for, brah. So a trick with steak is, especially medium rare, the veins start to open on the top of the steak and the juice starts coming to the top. Boom, take it off. That's perfect medium rare.
No shit.
Every time, yeah. What's your favorite song to perform live? That's what I want to know.
My favorite song is Oh Susanna.
Yeah?
Oh, Susanna, don't you go crying for me.
I write all of my songs about real situations that I've lived through, but that one feels like it's more personal towards me.
The way I do my fries, so I cut them by hand, then I throw them into water, cold water with vinegar, plain vinegar, and then I turn that cold pot on the stove to high, wait for it to hit a boil. The second it hits boil, I set a timer for 10 minutes. Then I take them off, shock them with ice, and cool them down, and then leave them. Then I bring them to the fryer and I fry them at about 370 degrees. So they almost feel done. Most people would look at those and be like, okay, perfect, plate that, it's ready. We take it back to the fryer after this for the second fry. That's what ensures that French fry is gonna stay crispy for you. Yeah.
Oh, that sweet percussion only the double fry can produce. I might drop some bars if he makes seconds.
No problem. Might need a little more trouble.
This is incredible.
Dash of truffle, nothing subtle.
Hell yeah, bro. This turned out good, eh?
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is...
It's okay, we get it. Too hard to resist, ready to dip.
Okay, you weren't kidding about the sauce.
The béarnaise sauce. It's tart, it's lemony, it's got everything that you want, especially if you got seafood, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. That is...
So I'm just gonna do.
I'm like in awe.
Dress for success. Half the battle is looking like you knew where you were going before you got there.
No.
Look at us now.
No. Do you smell that? Smell the wine and everything in there. It's amazing. We just need.
I gotta go for more sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing this all wrong.
Boom.
Gosh dang.
Now we're gonna do.
I'm scared to eat it, you know? I don't want to mess it up. Dude, they're gonna have to roll me on stage.
No way.
Oh,
This
and then
is
the sauce.
Beef energy, baby. All right, we got Chef2K's steak Oscar.
Oh, you thought we were finished.
Oh no.
You thought we were done. Wu-Tang is here forever. Look at that drip. Running like Lane Kiffin before the
A little bit
playoffs.
more from a man.
That is incredible. I'm
My man, that is your meal.
Wyatt Oscar.
scared to mess it up. It looks like perfection. So what are these?
This is just a chive, so like a green
Okay.
onion, but little. How, my man? That's what I'm talking about.
You're incredible. Dude,
Thanks,
that
bro. I appreciate
So lift
you.
that up
okay.
and then go up to Wyatt's face.
I don't even know where to start.
I know, hey? Where was the tail or the collar is right here. Try and get into the collar right there. That's
Okay.
a beautiful piece. But yeah, get everything together. It's gonna be an explosion.
Don't want to go too big of a bite. Gotta
Yeah, I
savor
mean,
it.
you gotta kind of look at it. You know, it's Wagyu. It's got a lot of fat on it. Some people like to trim around a little bit of it. But that's why I always recommend medium to medium rare, so that the fat has a chance to render. And then it becomes butter. It literally does. How's the steak? Is that a
That's
good
incredible.
piece of beef? Yeah?
Much
There you go, Brandon.
it.
Another one, my man.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Big thanks to Wyatt for stepping out of the plains and into the kitchen tonight. There's a rhythm to the kitchen, like music. It starts with a feeling, rides the chaos, and somehow still pulls everyone together. As always, the full recipe's up at chef2k.com if you want to stop losing sleep over dinner and start serving something Wyatt level instead. Until next time, stay saucy.
Man, what you're doing here is incredible. I mean, I'm so gratefully honored to be here. Like the fact that we're getting to come out to your place and come eat with you and learn from you. It just means the world.
The butter from the prairies, Brant Lake Wagyu. Guys, stay tuned. We got more amazing guests to come. Thanks once again, my
Thank you.
friend.